What's up? My name's Henry DeWitt. Today we're going over Ostrich head. We're gonna cut the head in half. Ostrich head is very cool. Definitely some things that we want to hit, right? One thing that you notice about a bird, all birds have beaks, which the lower one, you call a mandibular beak, and the top one you call a maxillary beak. That is very cool. And then we think about in humans and mammals, right? Mammalian species, they got the oropharynx and the oral cavity, but we don't really talk about that in birds. We kind of just say oropharynx. A couple other things, right? They got a tongue. Look how tiny that tongue is. That is not doing much, and it's keratinized. Like our fingernails, all that good business, right? So how do they swallow if they're not pushing things back into their, right, into the back of their throat and doing all that, right? Well, they contract the hyoid muscles, right? And that allows for them to swallow. That's amazing. We'll get into the brain. The brain is quite cool, right? So right here we got a cerebellum, right? We all got cerebellums. And then we got the cerebrum. Interesting thing about the cerebrum, there's no gyri, right? So you got gyri and sulci in brains, right? And then that's like the divots, right? So the gyri are the divots, the sulci are like the, mountains, all that good business. And when you don't have, so we think about it like the other way around, like what I just said, right? So the gyri are the mountains, sulci are the divots, right? So they don't have gyri, so they don't have the mountains. They're only divots. How smart is that? Not very smart, right? Well, I'm not talking on, they're a little smooth brain, bird brain, right? I'm not talking wet on them. The eye, proportionately, is the biggest eye in the animal kingdom, right? Proportionately, because when we think like blue whale, that's the biggest animal. Obviously, it's gonna have the biggest eye. But proportionately, they got the biggest eye. Look how big that thing is. Another thing about the eye, they're the only bird, right, that has eyelashes. But they're not eyelashes in the traditional sense. They're monofilamentous feathers, right? Very cool, right? It's like they got feathers. Imagine having feathers on your eye. Very cool. All of this hair is actually monofilamentous feathers, right? Because we don't think about them having all that good business. In the eye, in the vitreous chamber, right? So orient, we got the anterior, posterior chamber. We got the vitreous chamber and the other aqueous chamber, money marquee, right? Shout out. Right here, we got the pectin. And what does the pectin do? You would never believe this. The pectin actually controls the pH of the vitreous chamber. Isn't that amazing? In the skeleton, in the eye, they got scleral ossicles. They got bones in their eye. In their eye, that's amazing. Bird skeleton right here. Boom, in the eye, we got I was talking about it, scleral ossicles or sclerotic rings. So that's like the bones in the eye, money. Some interesting ostrich facts, right? Ostriches are totally convergent, which means they're like the exact same body plan as ornithomimosaurs. Ornithomimosaurs. Ostriches are totally convergent with ornithomimosaurs. I might cut that out. They also, other ratites. Ratites are a type of bird that's flightless, but they all lost flight independently, right? Their common ancestor of the ratites can fly, but they can't. So, I just want to thank...
Okay, you're gonna cut that out.
I had some phenomenal facts in this video, and that was all because of Dr. Klingler, okay? He was locking us down heavy with those facts, okay? Shout out to my phenomenal group members, Megan, Marky, and Haley. Just great today. They did genuinely everything. I don't think I cut a single thing, okay? That's all glory goes to them always, okay? I'm just a guy absorbing facts from them and Dr. Klingler. I don't think Dr. Malreddy said a single fact to us today. He cut the head though. He cut the head, and that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Look how even this cut is. That is all Dr. Malreddy. Shout out Dr. Malreddy. He did phenomenally. Okay, thank you.
Hey yo, my man Fife Diggy, he got something to say.
I like him brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian. Name is Fife Dog from the Zulu nation.
What's up? We're with the eel right now. This isn't an ostrich head, but it's similar.
It's not really an eel, though.
So a couple cool things about an eel. No, Congo eel, not really an eel.
Yeah, because it's got little limbs.
It's got little limbs, so it's not really an eel. Look at those little limbs, right? You can like pet. It's like a salamander almost.
It has 3. It's a 3-toed animal.
Some phenomenal things, because think about how long and skinny they are, right? So all of their organs, well, almost all, not their heart, are long and skinny, right? So we look right here. This right here is a lung. These two things are lungs. Lungs. Can you believe it? You know why they're so long? They're so long. The lungs are so long because they breathe through their skin. That's amazing. Okay, right? And right here we got liver. These like bumps right here are liver. This is phenomenal. Thank you to this phenomenal group for letting me do this. Right here is fat tissue, and right here is kidney. Wow.
They also do not have ribs.
Kidney. They don't have ribs. That's amazing. Thank you so much to this group for letting me do this.